Hi, welcome to another episode of Bicycle Workshop Tales. This one's a bit of an epic. You've got 3 rides. I take a trip and show you around my bike shop, Slam69. I do a bit of chat in the workshop about wheels, and I also do a review on the new Wahoo Elemnt Roam 3. Keep watching to find out what I think of that. Right, catch you in a bit. Keep watching. So, Sunday today, I'm just getting ready. Tomorrow I'm off out with Darryl, and I'm going to ride. He's got a route planned from where he lives, which I can't quite remember the name of, but it's near near Warwick, and we're going to go to Stratford, I think, Stratford Upon Avon. So taking the drone, take the cameras obviously with me, and I'm just sort of getting ready. I mean, it's only like a 29 mile ride, 30 miles, but I'll just get a few bits and bobs together to take with me. The other thing I noticed yesterday, I didn't film, but I did a few things in here. I don't quite know why I didn't film it, but I've changed some wheels around. I put tyres on the new wheels. Now these have been pumped up with no fluid, with a hand pump. There's no sealant in there, and they're rock solid. These are Victoria Mezcals, 2.6, 29 2.6. So these are going to go on this bike. If I want to run it at 29er mode, which I may well do, these are the wheels that will go on. They're sat there waiting now. And then on the Karate Monkey, Surly Karate Monkey, these tyres used to be on there. And I thought, what can I put on that instead? So I've put the 3-inch, 29 by 3 Canalones on the Surly, and again these have no sealant inside. Blew them up yesterday and they're still solid, so they seal really well. These are both Halo rims. Went on with a hand pump, no need for any sort of gadget fiddling about, and they're still solid. So all I need to do is put some sealant in. I didn't put sealant in because I wasn't sure if they were going to stay on the bike. I just wanted to see how it felt. It rolls really well. Yeah, I think I put in my last video what they weighed. That's the only reason they didn't end up on there, because they're lighter. And if I'm going to use those for doing something quicker on this bike, what's the point of making them heavier? So they're going to stay as those, and I think I'll leave these on here because I've got some more riding to do with this. I'm spoiled, aren't I? This bike's really comfortable. And I think it'll be even better now with the bigger tyres, with 3-inch tyres, and there's loads of room. This frame has got so much space in it for bigger tyres. 29 by 3s, they fit a treat. Also, RockShox Renovation forks have got room for the front tyre, as you can see. Even with a mudguard on, it still fits. So, well impressed. Because tyres like, forks like this, Sid, won't take a 3-inch. It won't fit, which is a bit of a shame. But I think there is a version, a friend of mine says there is a version of Sid's that will take a 3-inch tyre, but I haven't come across it yet. But yeah, so Surly Karate Monkey, well worth a look if you want a bike that's going to take you for miles and miles and miles without any issues. Got loads of mounts, and yeah, steel, any issues you can just weld it, get it fixed. Not that you're going to get any. It's not the lightest bike in the world, but then if you want a bike that's going to be trustworthy and last you for miles and miles, then you're better off having something that little bit heavier than it's going to last you and not fall to pieces. So yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday, swapping tyres around. So I just really didn't feel like filming yesterday. I just came in here for a couple of hours and swapped some tyres, and that was that. So, like I said, I'm going to get my stuff together this afternoon. I'm taking a motorhome with me because it's the only vehicle I've got spare. Sheila will be having the car because she's going to go to the Forest of Dean. So I'll take the motorhome, and I can chuck the bike in the back and head off to Darryl's. Right, so I'm going to get this tyre off. I might as well make a little start on this rally while I've got 5 minutes. I'm going to pop these tyres off. I don't think they're that bad. I can use these. And I think the tubes are fine as well. I just want to check the rims and the, as I say, I think I might have to relace these wheels. Before I do that, let's just check what we got going on. No, they look fine. As fine as old. Crumbs, how old would these be? Crumbs, these are 30 years old. At least 30 years old. And they look fine. And rims wise, let's get the old wheel jig a second. Don't fall off the bench. Let's take these back off. Some butchers. So the bearings in these hubs are perfect. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. And the rim, actually, oh, not too bad. So I still think these spokes aren't too clever. So I think I'm going to get some new spokes. Because they look a bit, they look galvanised to me. They're not stainless. So I'm going to get some new spokes in it, I think, rebuild it. But the rim is straight. That was the bit I was worried about, that it might have a ding in it. But no, that's just literally, just needs a bit of a true. And just look at that. I can't get over how well that spins. Look at that. Beautiful. These are 30 odd years old. Right, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I will dig out some spokes. So let's get the other wheel and just check that as well. Yeah, the chap who sort of rebuilt my bike for me, Adrian Smith, he's probably going to see this. Yeah, he's into his retro bikes and all the rest of it, and like I say, this bike was sat around with its a lot of the parts missing, and he had them, so he basically donated them to me, so big thanks, Adrian. And I think it's about time I give the bike a bit of justice and got it back riding again. And as I mentioned earlier, this idea of classic bike packing, yes, seems quite, oh, it's fine. That's fine as well. Excellent news. I thought there was a ding in the wheel. I really did, but there isn't. Nothing. So I'm going to rebuild both of these. I think that's probably going to be the only thing this bike's going to need. Bar cables. God, it's perfect. I cannot believe how well that rolls. And that's loose ball bearings and cone, cup and cone, they call it. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. So I'm not going to take these apart now. I will just take one spoke out of each side. So I've got, well, this one obviously is the same both sides. Front wheels, unless you've got a disc, these old wheels, that's obviously the spoke length is the same for both sides. On some wheels, on like a rear wheel, because the wheel's dished, this side, the non-drive side, will be longer than the drive side. So yeah, so I need to take a spoke out of each side just to make sure I get the right length, and then get her built back up with some nice silver stainless spokes. It's going to look peachy. Now, one other thing I mentioned last week, which I didn't do, is I was going to go down to the bike shop and I was going to show you the bike shop. I think I've got to go there now and get these spokes and also get something else. I'll get this sprocket off. So I'll show you around the shop. So, if you've ever wondered what Slam69 is, where it is, it's here. This is my shop, or not actually, I don't really run it anymore, but this is, I still own it, my shop. Shop obviously shut at the moment, so I just thought I'd show you. So we're located on a business park, and the hills are there. That's the cheese roll hill up there. And then you've got Cranham Woods all along the top. So we're literally at the bottom of all the riding for Cranham, and you can get Cheltenham that way, Stroud that way. There's just loads of riding straight from here almost. So yeah, we're in a great location. Fantastic shot. Right, let's go inside and have a look. So there you go, we're inside. This is our retail area. It's a lot smaller than it used to be, just basically because we have so much work online now, and obviously, and also the other part of the business is the workshop, which I'll take you into in a minute, which is probably the two sides. There's the workshop and the online are probably half and half, but yeah, we don't really sell bikes, as it were, complete bikes. It's never been really one of our things that's done really well. We tend to build stuff, so we build a lot of wheels, we build a lot of bikes, so, and obviously repairs. But yeah, stock wise, we have a lot of mixture of stock. As you can see, there's some other stuff from years gone by, which I think I've featured before. These are things that have been given to me or been won. That's my gold medal national jersey. Yeah, magazine articles from when we had the bike track. BSX, better than sex. Rob Warner and everybody else, I think that's Rob Warner up there. He came to our track years ago. And then we sort of started, when we had the track at Cranham, we used to run, it's called Bicycle Supercross. This is the track, this is the poster that we've got of all the races. And we had these things, these massive jumps and stuff. And we held a race series for 2 years. And then we had the Bicycle Supercross Championships. That was good. I think that was probably one of the last events that we did in that field. But the spin-off from that was 4-cross. So we then had a 4-cross team. Here they are winning. We used to win the series every year. So in that picture there, that's our 4-cross team. It's a fantastic time. I really missed that. That was really, really good days. That's Kev Whitby. He was sort of team manager, and next to him is his boy, James, and then all the rest of the guys. Quite a few guys from the forest used to race, or from Gloucester. And up there you've got Bigfoot. When I first started doing Bigfoot, that's me. You can't really see me very well, but there's 3 of us there. In the very, very first Bigfoot race team. And that's me being presented with my gold medal at a downhill race. National gold medal. And then these are other bits and bobs. Oh, there you go, national gold medal. I was in the vets category, don't forget. Bear in mind. So, but yeah, good times. It's Lee Fancourt. Yeah, so this all goes back to Bicycle Supercross days. And then, which then became 4-cross. We had some national champions. This is Luke Limbrick. He was national champion in 4-cross. British national champion. Yeah, it's great. It's my great buddy Jason Hughes, who's no longer with us. And that's the Bigfoot Mountain Bike Club, raising money for charity. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in here. So that's like a little memory wall. And got a bit of a price list there, all the things that we do. Now I'll take you into the inner sanctum, because you don't get to see this bit. Excuse me. So in here we have packing, more parts, Hope, look at it. These are just all the little coloured parts from Hope, loads of it. There's a saw up there, you can see that. That was won by Paul Spencer. He did I think it was one of the first Dorset gravel dashes, 2017, and he won that. It's I can't read that out, it's got a sticker on it, but I'm the winner. And Charlie presented that to Paul because Paul rode from London to the Dorset gravel dash, did the gravel dash, and then rode home again, rode home back to London. So Charlie presented him that, and Paul, who no longer is around this area, he left it with us. So, but yeah, lots of stuff, loads of things going on, and there's even more back here, lots and lots of different parts, bits of old storage. And up there is my last original Bigfoot frame, that gold frame up there. I don't know if you can see it, hang on, if I can zoom in a bit. So I can get a bit closer, hang on. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that's my last Bigfoot gold anodized. Still got what they call Control Tech stem and Accutrax forks. I keep meaning to get that down and rebuild it, but haven't managed it yet. There's a poster there from when I supported Lee Fancourt when he was doing a world record attempt for Lausanne John O'Groats. That was on the back of the van. And I'll just pop the light on here, which is the workshop. Yeah, I miss this. I really do miss being in here. This is my home. Yeah, I used to work in here. Obviously we've developed it. The workshop, when we first opened this shop, used to be in that corner there. Actually no, it wasn't, it was back a bit, it was back there, because this wall's been moved. We've recently moved this wall from back here. It used to be here somewhere. We moved it forward to give ourselves more space. And the workshop used to be in that corner there. And then, yeah, there is an upstairs as well now. Well, these are all spokes. I do a lot of spokes. More spokes. And more spokes. So there's a lot of stuff. These are all things to be done. Wheels to be built. Excuse me. And a few stickers there from the years we've been here. We've been here probably quite a few years now. Oh, this is the engine room in here. Let's have a quick peep. This is where everything gets done. That's Millie's desk, Pete's desk, Ari's desk. Don't know who they are. Ari is, Millie is my granddaughter. She runs the place. And has currently just had a baby, so she actually works from home at the moment, but she still does everything, runs it all from home. Pete's her dad, and Ari is her other half. So it's a proper family affair. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff's gone on in here. It's been moved around again since I left. We used to do our little videos here. Slam TV used to be filmed against this wall. And that used to be the door. It's now been moved to here. More stickers. Can't get enough stickers. Cannot get enough stickers. So we do Enduro bearings. There's all Enduro bearings there. A few Hope Hub boxes. We used to have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of, well, thousands of Hope boxes upstairs, but I think they've all been gone, taken down since I've left. But, this is my old bench, and then it's now Ari's bench, and this is Luke's bench. Luke Saunders, who's back from his travels. He went away for a while travelling, and he's back. So we do every sort of bike, you name it, we do it. Road bikes, e-bikes, mountain bikes, jump bikes, anything bikes, fat bikes obviously. So at the moment everything seems to be done and out, but that'll be full again next week. And then we've got all the parts we've got. We do fork servicing, parts washer, and then that's Pete, Millie's other father. He takes care of internet packing, which is over there. A few inner tubes. Orders going out, small orders. So yeah, it's great little place, great little shop. See, I cannot believe this started in my garage and has come so far in such a short time. A few old posters up here from when we had the bike track. If you can see that. That's the old original logo. This silhouette here is Lewis Richards. I think we immortalised him in our logo. And this logo is one of the, that's Paul Kirby in this logo. We tend to use our riders. This is one of our early, we did a t-shirt in that design as well, I think. Marzocchi banner. Anyway, I digress. What I came here to do, apart from, as well as show you around, was to sort the spokes out and get this freewheel off. So, I'll just get this. I think I'm going to need 2 chain whips to get this freewheel off. Let's just see. It's a long time since I've taken one of these off, so you have to bear with me. Yes, it does. Thought as much. So yeah, the outer sprocket holds on the rest of it. So just 2 chain whips. This is a chain whip. This grips the sprocket. You can hold it by the teeth. And then this should pull off, much like a cassette. I hope. Yes, it does. So now I can get at the spokes. I don't know where anything is anymore. I used to be able to just put my hand on everything, but obviously they've got their own ways of doing things. Now there's one cool little thing you can get for checking spoke lengths is this little gauge from Part Tools, and you just put the end of your spoke in and then measure the other end and make sure you get the right, that's it, millimeters. Put it in that end, and then you can look at this end, and that is, if I had my glasses, which I've forgotten. Oh, great. So I can't see. Looks like 264. Okay, spoke sorted out. I just need to record what I've had, make sure I don't muck up the stock. So I'll email back through, and then we'll get back and sort these wheels out. What else? I could show you one other little thing actually while I'm here. I've also got a lot of what's this upstairs? Got more storage, loads of rims going at bike bags, tyres. This is my old storage area. This used to be my office for a while. Lots of old stuff here. Frames from years ago. Yeah, a bit of an old storeroom, but all kinds of stuff I need to sort out in here. It's like everything else, it's just having time to do it all. Even got a unicycle. I must dig that out actually. Got a use for that. But yeah, so this is Slam69. There you go. Aerial shot. So much goes on in here. Love it. Yeah. Right. I must get back. Hope you liked having a look around. It's always nice to know. When you buy stuff online, you often wonder where you're getting it from. But always a few old bikes here. This bike's my old cruiser bike. Millie's jump bike from years ago. Still got it. All kinds of stuff. Right. I'll catch you later. Right. All plotted in the phone. So it's going to be an hour. Apparently an hour and 4 minutes. So I should be there by whatever. Start.
Head south on Beckford Road towards Deerhurst Close.
8:50. Right, let's go. So we're 19 minutes away.
Hello. Hello. So I'm taking Grail on
Hang on.
the board today.
So where are we going? What are we doing?
So this has been probably about 15 years in the making. No, probably about 15 months. So we are today going to be riding to Stratford on the canal and then taking a scenic country road route back.
Lovely.
With hopefully some little hidden gems and some little, I don't know what, some little things what might entertain you all. So off we go.
So where's this? Hatton Lock.
So these are Hatton Locks.
Ah, right.
So this is the third lock from the bottom.
Yeah.
So we've just gone past the first two.
Yeah. Cool.
So I think there's 21 locks maybe?
Yeah, yeah,
21 or something like that.
Cool. Go on in. Thank you. Thank you. Shirley Tunnel. Probably wasn't a good idea to wear my sunglasses. I couldn't see where the steps finished. See what I have noticed this year, and that's the amount of cowslips. They're cowslips, those yellow flowers. There's loads this year. There's also a lot more blossom than normal. It's really has been a very colourful spring for blossom. Yeah. Beautiful day now. So what canal is this, Darryl? Grand Union. Ah, the Grand Union. Oh, I love these bridges. Got a thing for bridges. Lovely.
So if you go right, that's another way into Birmingham, and this way is to Stratford.
Oh, cool.
Specialised.
What is it?
Switch grade.
What's it do?
Yeah. So, yeah, let me show you. So this is a little thing from a company called Anomaly in Canada, and it basically angles your seat angle.
Oh, it's got settings.
Settings
cool.
for climbing. So it's minus 12 degrees, and what it does, it puts your pelvis and hips into a better position for climbing.
Yeah.
So you don't basically have back pain.
Yeah.
I've been using these for about, what, probably 4 years now, 3 years.
Yeah.
And an absolute game changer. Really good.
Tell you what, I cannot get over how flipping cold it is.
Cheers. Thank you.
Morning.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I don't really fancy going swimming today.
No, nor do I. You've got a lot of run out, have you? It's right if your name's Danny McCaskill. Mine isn't. As much as I like cold water.
Oh, you and me both. You can't beat a bit of cold water therapy. Heals the soul, gives you the focus, and makes you feel good, especially first thing in the morning, but not in that filthy water. Thank you very much, ladies. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. I've got to say, I know you see me riding a lot of canal stuff, but it is a great way to get around.
Can you smell that wild garlic?
What did he say? I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
You can smell the wild garlic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the camera can hear you, but I can't.
Sorry?
The camera can hear you, but I can't. Yeah, it does smell, yeah. Real strong. Well, garlic. Yeah, as I was saying, canals are a great way to get around the country if you just want to get some miles in and get away from the traffic and see some wonderful places. I've never done this canal. This goes up to Stratford, like Darryl was saying. You got Stratford, you got Birmingham, and bearing in mind it is a bank holiday Monday. I know it's still early, but it is quiet. Don't really recommend it. It's not exactly extreme, I know. But it makes a nice change. Just to travel. Means of getting around with no cars and stuff like that.
It's a nice few little... Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It's a nice little view. So
Yeah.
you've got like a couple of houses, and look like that little cottage thing there.
Nice. Lockkeeper's cottage.
Bucket Lock Cottage.
Yeah. There you go, sheep. Sheila likes herons. Every time we spot one.
Did you see the heron, Graham?
Yeah.
You see the lambs come down into the canal?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Time for a cuppa. Go and check this barn out. Looks like an old barn, doesn't it? It's been done up. It's called The View, and it's got one. Nice. Thank you very much. The View. Yeah, I'm guessing this is a farm building, isn't it? That's been converted. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you, thank you. Found it, found the way out. The canal was shut, so we had to go around a field. I see. We're doing something to the canal.
So we're just coming into Stratford now. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Cheers.
They got a beer garden. That's all right then. What do you reckon? Oh. Oh dear, look what he's made me do. I don't drink, Darryl. So this is Ugly Bridge Road, and apparently this is the world's most ugliest bridge. Ugly bridge. Yeah, I gotta say, it's not that ugly, is it? I've seen uglier. Ah, here we are again. Hatton Locks. Just like to say a big thank you to Darryl for showing me around. Great ride to Stratford. It was pretty quiet, as you can see, until we hit the actual town itself, where it was basically party time for a bank holiday Monday. But yeah, big thanks to Darryl. Thanks a lot, mate. Right, we're going out for a bimble. Just to keep the cogs turning. Got to keep fit. Got to keep fit. Looks like the cold's gone now, so I've just got to build my fitness up, ready for some longer rides. Chat to somebody this morning about all the rides he's doing, and I've just got to get my mileage up. Right, let's go. Can't do without this stuff. Yeah, thoroughly enjoying this so far. It's still dry. Where the wind was blowing. There's a swan here. Hopefully we can get past without any incident. Yeah. So it's that time of the year when everything's a bit protective of its nest. But I don't think there is a nest there, so I'm going to go down to Sharpness. I wasn't planning to go this far, but the road's going quite well. 11 miles in. So I should get my 20 miles-ish. Actually a bit more than that. So I'm going to Sharpness docks, get the drone up again, do a bit more. Oh, the flies. Unbelievable. Phew. So many flies. I don't know how many flies are in my helmet, but it's aphids, I think. It's just thousands of them. I don't know where the flies show up on this. I am just everywhere. I've just been watching some swans. I filmed a bit on my phone, I'll put it on here. Called it a day on the canal. The flies are just horrendous, so I've got to come back on the road. I didn't make it to Sharpness, but it's going to be a longer ride now because I've got to go back around the roadway, so it'll still be a great ride, still feel good. So let's get on with it. What's not to like? Look at it. Right, can you see anything? No, that's the point. Mic's gone. Damn it, I knew it would happen at some point. I must have took my drone strap off, hooked the mic off. It's gone. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. I have to buy a new one. So, oh God, that's the trouble with all this stuff. They're on with magnets, but of course it's only as strong as its magnet. Oh well. There's no way I'm going to find that. Well, sorry, I was just been chased by two dogs. In Slimbridge, I don't know if anyone knows the farm in Slimbridge, but there's a couple of terriers there that seem to like chasing bikes. I thought he was going to go all the way back to Gloucester. Anyway, that's speeded me up a bit. Yes, I've asked Wahoo to take me home. Because might as well. Saves me having to think about it. It's taking me through Slimbridge, and I was just going to see where else it takes me. It says it's 14 miles to home, so it's pretty direct. So it's, yeah, a bit of a mystery tour. Let's see where it takes me. So I'm just sorting out stuff after yesterday's ride. Still a bit chaotic in here. I've had lots of stuff going on this morning, but in the meantime, something's arrived. The new Wahoo Elemnt Roam 3 just come out. Just got it this morning. Well, in fact, it's just arrived a minute ago. So shall we have a look? Aha. There you go. So, it's different. It's quite a bit different to the old one. sure if I've got the old one in here. So I'll give you an idea of the difference. It's slightly slimmer, but very, very, very slightly thicker. Buttons are raised like before. Same buttons on the side, so it's pretty much the same on-off button there. These are all your choose your thing, but it's touchscreen, this one. So I'm really looking forward to getting this. When I ordered my let's just see what else is in the box, I suppose. Hang on, we've got another mount. So we've got the usual mount, which we normally get. That looks different as well. I think it's slimmer. Yeah, it's a new mount now, so it's slimmer than the old one, which is a bit of a bummer because I've got 3 of these. I'll have to see. Chances are, hang on, let's just see if it fits on the old mount. It probably does. Yeah, it does. That's all right then. So it'll still fit on the old mounts. That's good. So I'll put the new mount on the Raven, which is my bike packing bike, and then the other mounts will stay as they are. So I've actually gained another mount, so that's good. Although I have got to send, when I sell these will come with mounts. So yeah, I'm talking rubbish. So and then what else is in the box? I've noticed they've gone all eco with their packaging, which is good to see. A lot less plastic than it was in that one. You get the little universal mount, strap on type zip ties to fix them on, charging cable, which we've all got millions of now, but I guess they've got to supply it, so all those. But anyway, there we go. So new one. What I'm going to do, I'm out tomorrow, so I will be putting this through its paces tomorrow. I'm probably going to take both with me just to compare. I'll show you the difference. So I'll take the 2 and the 3. I'll mount them both on the bike, and then we can check out the differences. But unfortunately, when I ordered, this is the 1, which is almost exactly the same as the 2. There's not a lot of difference except for the buttons to look at. They've got these lights that go around the side. This one has got a much less of a bezel around the outside. It's more almost 100% screen, and apparently better battery life. I think it's got a slightly bigger battery, but battery life's good anyway. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll tell you all more about it tomorrow when I go out on the bike. So here we are. I'm out riding, and I've just got my new Wahoo Elemnt Roam 3, and as you see, I unboxed it, and I thought today I'd come out and give it a try. And I've got my Roam 3, the new one, and the Roam 2 on here, and I've had issues. I've been filming for Instagram, but I'll show you, I'll put the clips in here anyway. But I had a hell of a job getting it going, and is there anything you can see? The 3 is on the left, the new one. I don't know about you, but the screen is very hard to read. It's really disappointing. The route, what I want it for is to follow a route, and I can only, this is the 2, this is the old one, the route's much clearer. The other one I stopped and I checked, gone through the settings, see if there's any contrast settings to make it brighter, but I can't see it. I'll just stop for a minute, and the 2 is showing me where I've got to go, 3 is showing me where I've been. I don't know, or is that saying locked? I had the screen locked. That's better. Now that is better. You can actually, that is better. Sorry, there's a lock on the screen up there which you can tap by accident. I had the screen locked, so now, yes, that is better because I now, so that's better, but the contrast is shocking. So actually being able to see where you're going is the problem for me, but anyway, we'll give it, as I say, keep going.
It's May something, I can't think. First week of May, just after the first week of May, and it's still freezing cold in the mornings. Hence my jacket. I've got 3 layers on. I've got my sandals on, but I've got socks on. Hopefully you can hear this because I haven't brought the mic because I wasn't planning on really filming much today. But it's turned into a computer review. But, anyway. Now the map's gone completely off the route. Oh, not the route, the route's gone off the screen for some reason. Oh, what is going on? Where is the route? This computer is just ridiculous. I want to go where I want to see where I'm going. It just doesn't. The route's not staying on. Maybe I've got a locked screen now. Is that what it is? Lock it. No, it's upside down. It's upside down. This is not good. Look at this one. It's perfect. Right, lock screen. Nope, upside down. Oh, just doing my head in. That's where I've been, not where I'm going. Oh dear, 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 dear. Good job I got the other one. Sorry for all the Right, let's just see what happens. I'm going to get going again. What's that say? I don't know. Right, it seems to be back on the screen. Oh, it makes no sense at all now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I see. No, I don't. What is going on? Terrible. I think you have to lock the screen when you're riding. So when I stop, let's see what happens now. Watch the screen. Oh, it stayed there this time. This has been flipping upside down every time when the screen's locked. Ride resumed. Instead of just saying ride resume like this one does, the whole screen goes black. Or not, it doesn't have the green either. The map doesn't show the green fields either. God, it's terrible. I'm really disappointed. See the green field? This hasn't got it. Something's not right on this computer, I'll tell you. I don't know whether the software needs... Well, I did update this morning, but... Just discarded a bit of clothing. It's getting a bit warmer now. What's the time? Time is 10:38, so this thing is really annoying me. This new computer is just annoying me. With the old one, you go on the app and you can see where you are. There's a map. With this one, for some reason, I probably haven't set it up or done something, but there's no map on the Wahoo app. Now, either I've got the wrong app. It looks like it's for a trainer. I think I've got the wrong app. But I haven't tried linking it to the old one. But it's when you get it and you scan it, it sends you to this new app. But the new app doesn't cater for maps. Doesn't show you where you are on the map. Doesn't show what's going on currently live on that computer. It doesn't show you anything. So I'm obviously missing something. But it shouldn't be that difficult. I know Wahoo are very much into their indoor stuff now. So maybe it's geared for that. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's just not as simple. This was so simple. The old one's just super simple. There's a car coming, hang on. So, but anyway, yeah, it's getting me down a bit. I get a bit peed off with it, but let's crack on. I turned the sound back on momentarily, just because I thought, oh, maybe I should have it on, but it's so loud. I went past some horses and the horses jumped, so I've turned it back off. And you can't turn it down. It's either on or off, and it's seriously loud. And of course, it's bleeping all the time if you're going through junctions, so it's just too loud. Anyway, right. Oh, I just had something to eat. Must admit, I feel very privileged and lucky to be out now. There's a lot of people. I mean, I've done my days working, but there's a lot of people that obviously can't do this because they're at work. But there comes a time when you do get some time. Your time will come, and when it does, get out in the countryside. Get out in the countryside. Oh, it's tough, you know, for a lot of people. I was chatting to somebody this morning who's having a rough time. You just gotta get outside and try and empty your head of all the negative thoughts. I know it's easy to say, but being outside and listening to the wildlife and the birds and seeing the sunrise, it's very important to think, because, you know, seeing that sunrise in the morning is a wonderful thing, a precious thing, because one day it won't happen, so you've got to grasp it when you can. Grasp every minute, enjoy it, the rough and the good. Just look at it. This is May now in the UK. Can hear a lawnmower behind me. Apart from that, not a lot else. A very nice part of the world, very horsey. I was going to say something controversial then, but I won't. Oh, shut up. But yeah, I'm going to crack on and get this ride done. 10 miles to go. Yeah, 10 miles to go. 10 enjoyable miles. It's about quarter to 3 in the afternoon. So I should be back within good time. Right, let's get going. So, my verdict on the Wahoo Elemnt Roam 3. Not good. As you can see in the video, there's so many things were going wrong. I know I messed up a little bit when it came to knowing about the lock on the screen, but to be honest with you, it's so easy to tap because it's a touch screen and it's so small and you're going over bumps. You can quite easily tap the unlock and the lock on the screen. But to me, I think I don't think it's ready. I think it needs software updates. I also think the app is just not suitable. It is the right app for this phone because when you get it, you scan the code that comes up when you open up the phone on you, and it is the right app. It's just not as good as the old app. So for me, as always, I should have waited. I've jumped the gun. This is the 1, the 2, and the 3. I love the 1. I've had it a long time. It just got a bit slow. So when the 2 came out, I waited quite a long time before I got it, but I finally bought one, and I love it. I love the simplicity of Wahoo. I love the fact that it links to your phone, and if you want to know exactly where you are, you can look up on your phone. You can go into the app, tap the map part of it, and you can open it right up, so you've got a much bigger picture of the map. On this, there is no map function on the app. It just gives you very limited things. It gives you a lot of possible stats that I'm not interested in. But the one thing I want it to do and navigate is the cursor and the actual, what they call breadcrumb trail, is so faint you cannot see it very well. In the video, it actually looks brighter than it is in real life because I had sunglasses on. I couldn't actually see the screen very well.
I don't know what they've done to the screen, but it does look like it's got a finish on it. Well, you can't really tell in this video, but so, and also as I'll show you now, if I just quickly turn it on, I'll turn these two on just to show you something. I know the screen has got less bezel around the outside, according to this one, in relation to the older one. But let's just turn this light off a sec. Might be able to see a bit better. But there's this big patch of black here, of no screen. So you haven't actually gained any more screen. This one's obviously got the bezel around the outside, but I got a feeling this screen, it gives you the code to scan the app, because I've wiped this now because I'm going to send it back. But I would say that the screen on the old one is bigger, or at least as big as the new one. But yeah, my personal opinion is this isn't very good. It's too complicated, it's too faffy, the touch screen is a headache. I mean, that's part of the reason I bought this, is because I didn't want a touch screen. Because when you're riding a bike, it's fine if you want to stop and you want to zoom in and you want to look. But when you're riding along and you happen to tap that unlock button, you've unlocked the screen and then it just goes haywire. And then when you try to lock it again, it flips up the wrong way and does all kinds of funny things. So, yeah, I'm not a fan. It's going back. I'm quite happy to stick with this. And if I was you, if you're after a Wahoo, I'd buy the two. Right now, I'd buy the two. It's probably cheaper as well if you can find one. Really good computer. The screen's nice and more colourful than the original one. This one's good. It's still good. It's basic. There's no colour. But this has got more function. In the video, I said about unlocking this screen so you could move it around and look at where you're going. You can do it on this one as well. There is a button, which I didn't know about. In this corner, it doesn't show it as it is at the moment on the screen, but in here there'd be 3 little dots, and you can press the left-hand button, and it will give you the option to scroll around the screen using buttons. And I found it just as easy to do, in fact easier to do than this with a touchscreen. Especially if you've got gloves on, forget it. So, yeah. So my opinion, stick with the 2, or even the 1. I wouldn't waste your money on the 3, not yet anyway. I just don't rate it, I'm afraid. Okay, I haven't seen anything mentioned. I've looked for reviews, but there aren't any really that are sort of user reviews. This may be the first one. So I've got it in this video, but I might put it out as a separate video. So anyway. So, yeah, sorry it's a bit of a long-winded video, this one. But hopefully you found some entertainment in it. 3 different rides. 2, unfortunately, were just canal rides. But, yeah, the last one I was still testing out and finalising the route for the 3100, which is done. So the day 1 route is finished. It's perfect. It rides like a dream. Next week, I'll be riding the day 2 route during the week. We're promised a bit of rain on the Monday, so we could probably do with a bit of rain, to be honest. It might sound a bit daft, but anyway. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.